talk about what you think is important to attract business and have an educated workforce, and how it relates to the legislation that has passed.
Well, recently I had the chance to go on an economic development mission to the state of Washington, and I asked some of the leading executives at Boeing and Microsoft, I said, why are you still in Washington? You know, a state where unions are largely in control, where taxes are high, where environmental permitting is very difficult. Why wouldn't you come to Florida? And the #1 answer as to why some of those companies would stay away from our state is simply the quality of the workforce. And I think that we're underselling some of those assets that we have. And that starts at the public education level at our public schools. We've done a great job in Florida at developing some very high-end, cutting-edge curriculum. Now, the next step is to make sure that we focus on teacher quality. Our best and brightest teachers ought to get the greatest rewards. They ought to be paid like professionals, like doctors and engineers. But when we have teachers who are ineffective, we should remove them from the classroom. You know, for too long it's been politically incorrect in our state to say that sometimes there are people in the teaching profession who ought not be there, who ought to find something else to do. I think that we should face that reality head on. I think we should own it, and I think we should ensure that people who are ineffective in the classroom aren't there anymore. You know, the notion of teacher tenure to me is an immoral construct, because teacher tenure places a teacher's property interest in their job above the student's interest in a quality education. So if we can make that reform, and I think we've had a great first step here in the Florida legislature, then we'll have better schools, we'll produce better workers, we'll attract better companies, and we'll have a better quality of life.